Alright, here we go. Man, I'm already regretting this decision. I'm not leaving here unless I die or I defeat him, so... Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Valheim Ultracore, where the difficulty's maxed out, I can't use any storage containers, and I live in constant fear of a full reset on the playthrough. If you didn't see the last episode, I definitely recommend checking it out so that you know what got me into this situation. Last time I set sail to take some iron back to my base, and I got lost. Very lost. And then I fought a serpent, and with the combination of the iron bars and the serpent meat in my inventory, I was encumbered, which meant that even if I knew where to go, I couldn't sail home because you can't sail a boat with too much stuff in your inventory. Which brings me to today's problem. I have absolutely no idea where I'm at, or how to get home. I mean, technically there's always one way to get home. But I'm not trying to die with all this stuff in my inventory. I want to get this stuff home and fight Bonemass eventually. With an overly full inventory, I came up with a foolproof plan to solve all of my problems. And this plan was so good that I just jumped off my boat and confidently strolled into the forest to take care of business. Not long after, I came across an elder altar, which in and of itself is not interesting at all. But what is interesting is this little green man right here. He could end my life with one hit most likely. But the fact that he was here at all is the scary part, because that means there's a plains nearby, and that means there's a lot of scary things out there that I need to avoid right now. But I didn't think I could get away from him without a rested bonus and with a cold debuff in the night. So I clenched up real hard and went to work. Slowly but surely, and with quite a bit of missed arrows, I whittled him down and managed to take him out. And after getting a rested bonus, it was time to put my master plan into action. But what is this master plan, you might be asking? What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to build a portal, teleport home, drop off my serpent meat, and then come back to take the iron home with the boat. I'm very determined to get this meat home for Bonemass. But then, I came across something completely unexpected.
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm just looking at... Oh, a troll. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just stay away from the troll. Just need to find a crypt and get some things for portal. And a spawner. That's not interesting in and of itself. I should probably take that spawner out though, because... Oh wait, what was that? There's a fire. Okay, I bet you that's probably Brenna's thing, right? That's definitely one of like the Haldor dungeons with Brenna. I mean, I might as well go. There's not really much of a point in doing it, is there? I mean, I'll still go check it out just to make sure that's what it is, but I'm gonna take this out first. 2 shamans. Wait, is that a 2-star shaman? Yeah, that's a 2. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's a 2-star shaman. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm good. I don't need to deal with any of this. Oh god. Holy shit! There's no way. There's no way that I just randomly found Haldor on an island when I'm stranded out in the middle of the damn ocean. What the hell is this playthrough? Oh my gosh. This is nuts. Okay, well, yeah, all the more reason to go to Portal here, and, yeah. Wow. With Haldor found, I had even more reason to set up a portal here. So I got to work gathering some materials from a nearby crypt. I then sold some of the stuff that I found in the crypt, and of course had to pet the ever-friendly Halstein. Eventually I also needed fine wood, and this island was small, so the only place I could get fine wood was, well, the plains biome. Let's see how this one goes. Somehow, I got my fine wood and got out of there completely fine, and was able to finally build that portal. I'm going home, baby. I told y'all, foolproof plan. Yeah, and then I realized that for a portal to work, you have to have a portal set up to teleport to, which I didn't have. So, we're 5 minutes into this video and I've basically just gone on a wild goose chase. But then, everything changed when the Deskitos attacked. Oh, geez, they still hit hard even with the harness gone. Come on. I should not be fighting these guys yet. Come on. Get him. Oh, geez. I don't know how much health I lost. That's like 30 HP still, which is a decent chunk at this point. After dropping off the server meat at Haldor to pick up later, there was only one thing to do. Sail. Sail until I find my base. With no idea where my base could be, I decided to try my best to find my way back to the swamp outpost that I had built. Maybe from there I could find my home base if I went in a slightly different direction. Maybe. Soon I came across another island with a black forest. Now I'm going to pause the video here just to point out these two rocks specifically. Pay attention to how they're laid out, because they're going to be very important later on. I then followed the coast of this island for a bit, and I saw some swamp trees off in the distance of the storm, which I immediately beelined for, thinking maybe, just maybe my swamp base is there. Following the coast of this swamp, I kept out a vigilant eye for any signs of my peer, hoping that somehow, just somehow, I may have gotten extremely lucky and found it right away. Eventually though, I came to this plains and just kinda, noped the hell out of here as quick as I could. I didn't really want to mess around with the plains after seeing how much damage a Mosquito did to me, even while wearing the harness. In total in this video, I spent over 2 hours sailing around the seas, just looking for my swamp base. Over 2 hours. I ran into so many islands, countless sea serpents, every biome imaginable. I was just aimlessly sailing, checking out the coast of all these islands I could find, trying not to die to sea serpents, just hoping and praying to find some sign of something that I've built. Oh look, another black forest biome on an island. Haven't seen one of those before. But let's hold up a second. You see these two rocks? They look familiar? Yep. That's the same island I drove by around 2 hours ago when starting this search. So I've gone basically in just a giant circle. But let's see how this turns out for me, because I started heading back towards the same swamp I did last time. And last time I turned left and I found that plains area. But this time I'm going to head right, and, well, let's just take a listen to the live commentary, shall we? Oh man, it's just been, like, almost 2 hours at this point, just endlessly sailing. I'm just so tired of sailing. At this point, I just want to kind of die and find spawns so I can get back to the playthrough. This has been so awful. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I just... Oh, God. I'm so tired of sailing around in my boat. Wait! Wait! That's it! That's the pier! Yes! I found my home! Oh, it's been like 2 hours, but it's my pier. Pier, sweet pier. I can go home. I can continue the playthrough. Words cannot describe this moment. Okay, bad parking job, but this moment is so sweet. Oh, thank you. After resting at home and taking a small break, it was time to finish this trip. So with renewed vigor, I set off again, this time heading more towards the right, which ironically led me right past the plains from earlier, If I had just turned 90 degrees instead of 180, you'd probably be watching me fight Bonemass about right now. But either way, I was getting a good feeling about the direction I was heading in. And then I saw it. A single, lone tree on what appeared to be a peninsula. And with anticipation growing, I started watching this tree as closely as I could. Fingers crossed that maybe, just maybe, I had found home. And it wasn't long before things began spawning in. I had done it! I had finally found my home after over 2 hours of sailing. And oddly enough, it was like a 4-minute straight shot from my swamp outpost to this base. Man, I really messed up last episode. Alright everyone, so it is time to fight Bonemass. And I spent some time off camera getting some upgrades so that you guys don't have to watch it. But you can see on my hotbar there that I have the iron sledge, which is probably going to come in very handy with Bonemass. So, okay. Yeah. Bit of ominous weather here as soon as I'm talking about going to fight Bonemass. Yeah, it makes me feel good about that. Over here, I have covered my boars up with a little bit of a roof, hoping that when the Drake raids spawn that I can at least somewhat slightly kind of protect them. And not lose my boar farm, which probably have to replace that with stone at some point, but hey, it is what it is. Otherwise, farm's coming along well. You know, house has slowly been getting upgraded and things like that. So it's time to head to bed and, yeah, head to Bonemass. Awkward waiting. Oh, of course I can't sleep. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, well, okay. But let's check it out. I do have some food upgrades, which is awesome. I got that serpent meat back, so I have some serpent stew, as well as turnip stew and the cooked serpent meat here. And, of course, a raid! It's just never an episode of Ultracore without a raid. I don't feel like dealing with this right now. The game's just like trying to like deter me from fighting Bonemass. Maybe if I just stand here, they'll kind of take themselves out on the spikes. Because I really just don't feel like doing much. Nah, whatever. I'll meet you guys at Bonemass. I'll take care of this off camera and meet you guys at Bonemass. Alright, here we go. Man, I really don't want to do this. Ugh. I need to take my mead. There we are. Alright, here we go. Man, I'm already regretting this decision. I'm not leaving here unless I die or I defeat him, so it's time to... Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, the mace is actually doing a decent bit of damage. I mean, I know like he's weak to blunt, obviously, but that's a surprising amount of damage on these difficulty settings. Oh, gosh, okay. Okay, that was like 100 damage. That means I'm a 2-hit. I'm gonna have to play this extremely careful. I was hoping, I mean, I know he does like base 80 on this setting, like 160, and I've got 55, so yeah, it makes sense, about 100, 105 damage. Yeah, okay. You have to play this extremely safe. But all of you in the comments on the last episode said I should melee him, and I'm gonna follow through. Okay, that was close. That was really close. I'm gonna pot up here. But all of you said that I should melee him. I'm going to follow through. I'm going to do it. Melee only. I mean, I'm going to get a couple bow shots here and there whenever he shoots the poison clouds, but it's going to be melee the entire way through. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, nice dodge. That's a nice dodge for you. I mean, this is like, so far, I've basically been like bait and switching him. Like, I've gone in, let him attack. I run away like a scared little child, and then I just go in for the attack, and it's been working out pretty well so far. And, oh gosh. Okay, I need to not attack him 3 times when he's doing like the spawn attack. Oh man. But yeah, generally I've just been taking it very slow, baiting the attacks, dodging, hitting a couple times, running away. And it's been working out pretty well so far. Like, just, you know, I've got to be on my game. I've been clinching the entire time. Never clinched this hard in my life. There we go, bait and switch. Alright. Ooh, okay. Come on. Come on. There we are. This is basically it. A couple more hits and he's dead. Honestly, like, not much struggle. Wait, is this it? Is this it? Here we go. One more. Yes! Yes! Okay. Wow. Let's dance on his corpse a little bit. Honestly, not that challenging. I mean, dangerous, but not that challenging. I expected more from Bonemass. Okay, I mean, yeah, I could do that again. That was fine. That was honestly perfectly fine. Whew. Okay, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over. With Bonemass defeated, I headed back to spawn to hang up his trophy and unlock his power, which was going to be absolutely massive for the rest of this playthrough. Even if I died, it was going to be so much easier to get back to where I was with this power. But I'm extremely happy to have this. It's going to make my life so much easier going forward. But with that, it's time to turn my focus to Motor and the mountain biome. And I'm not looking forward to heading there next episode, but we're probably going to be doing just that. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this episode. There was a lot in this one. First I was lost at sea, then I found Haldor, I survived a bit of the plains interactions, and most importantly I beat Bonemass. Next episode I'll be putting his power to good use as I'm heading towards the mountains to begin the next step in my progression. And I'm already nervous about the wolves and drakes I'll meet along the way. But if you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to like the video as well. But for now, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.